Stop putting yourself at the bottom of the list. You can be so much more. And here is the special news. When we play small, no one wins. What happens is that we miss out on realizing our true potential, and the world misses out on what we can create when we are living our fullest, brightest expression of ourselves. Be brave enough to take risks. Sometimes it's not about believing in yourself. It's about having the courage to show the world that you believe in yourself. Hey guys, welcome back to another classic episode of Becoming Better at Humanity. If you're new here, my name is Judith, and I use my life lessons to train people to get into their greatness. Wherever you are, wherever you are, whatever it is that you're engaged in, I am here every Monday to remind you that you have greatness in you. You have the ability to do more than you can imagine or even begin to imagine. So please stop playing with your potential. Yeah. On today's episode, I want us to look at how to get serious on developing ourselves. Last week we looked at developing ourselves, personal development. And I told you guys that no one has your best interest at heart more than you do for yourself. And if you want something meaningful out of this life, then you need to commit to working on yourself, to developing yourself. And you need to get serious about it. I told you guys that life is serious and your future is serious. So how do we start our personal development journey? One is that you level up and quit playing small. Nelson Mandela once said, "There's no passion to be found in playing small. There's no passion to be found in settling for a life less than the one you are capable of living." Yeah? There's nothing completely enlightened about shrinking so that other people won't feel inferior around you. Sadly though, that is the reality of most people. Choosing a safer job over their passion, because that is what their parents want. That is what their parents want. That is what the majority are doing. That is what they think is marketable. That is playing small. You wanna know what playing small means? That is playing small. Think about this. You have been in a classroom setting or in a meeting, sitting around in a table. You have been in a place where people are brainstorming ideas. And an idea crosses your mind. But because you think, I'm not eloquent, these people are going to laugh at me. I don't have a degree. I'm not as learned as these people in this room. If I talk, they might think that I'm acting to know it all. So I'd rather go silent. Then you go silencing your voice. You choose to put on a mask so that you can fit in. You choose to do what really matters. You choose silence over doing what really matters. And if you have been in that situation, if you're constantly silencing your voice, that is when you know that you're playing small. Are you that type of a person who cannot take responsibility for their actions? You are not doing well financially, you start blaming the government. You start blaming the economy. You do your exams and you fail, you start blaming the lecturers. You start blaming your friends. You commit a mistake, you cannot take responsibility for your actions. That is when you know that you're playing small. Are you that type of a person who just sits waiting for a miracle to happen throwing yourself pity parties and thinking that other people who are doing so well were born with some luck, and what you do is to sit waiting on God, thinking to yourself, I'll pray, I know God will come to me. Haha, that is laughable. Even the Bible says those people who do not work are not allowed to eat. How dare you just sit on waiting for a miracle to happen? Guys, nothing just happens. If you want something that you've never had, you have to be willing to put in the work. Nothing just happens. Throwing yourself pity parties won't take you places. Sitting down and waiting for some sort of luck, waiting for God, is never going to happen. And if you're just going to sit pretending that you don't know the truth about whatever it is that you're doing, pretending that you're waiting for God, you're waiting on God, that is when you know that you're playing small. Guys, you have to be willing to put in the work. Yeah, that is if you want to be somebody. That is if you want something meaningful out of this life. And here is the special news, guys. When we play small, nobody wins. No one wins. Our playing small does not serve the world. What happens is that we miss out on realizing our true potential, and the world misses out on what we can create when we are living our brightest, our fullest expression of our gifts and talents. And guys, do you know what? We all have something special to share. When you sit on it, you are letting down a whole group of people who could benefit from your voice, from your wisdom, from your courage, from your confidence. You are letting them down because they need it and they deserve it, which tells you that you existing is not by accident. You are born for a reason. You exist because you have a purpose. You have something to accomplish on this earth. You were born where you were born. When you were born, your gifts and talents mean something. And I think the least you can do is to ask God, to ask the Almighty to tell you, to show you, to give you the wisdom so that you can know what your purpose is. Yeah? Because we have so much more. We were born uniquely and special because we have so much to share. And so you were not born ordinary, guys. You were not born discouraged. You were not born demotivated. You were not born thinking or having those negative thoughts. Those thoughts are just by external factors, maybe by your parents. You were not born with those things. And we have said that you are bringing your background is not just by accident. It just turned out because it turned out how it turned out because of your special and unique purpose in this universe. And guys, I am seated here today to tell you to expand yourself, to quit playing small. Start by reading books, listening to motivational tips, listening to talks from great teachers, allowing your voice to be heard, allowing yourself to be seen, even in places you think that you don't deserve to be seen. swallow the discomfort and put yourself out there. Yeah? Act as if things are going to turn your way. Work harder than you have worked before. Just do whatever that you need to do to push your ideas forward. Be brave enough to take risks. Brave enough to push past your limits. Sometimes it's not about believing in yourself. It's about having the courage to show the world that you believe in yourself. Your life, guys, is the one thing that you've always had. Authority over your power is the superpower that you've always had. And that is where it could all begin. Stop putting yourself at the bottom of the list. You have so much more to offer. Your power is endless. Your potential has the force to become someone successful. And you have the key to your own progress. You matter, guys, exactly as you are. You are perfect exactly as you are. And you have so many things to offer to the world. Yeah, so many to offer to this world. And you know what the best part is? The best part is when we allow ourselves to shine, we unconsciously give others permission to shine. So unleash the animal in you, unleash the power in you, unleash the genius in you. Take control of your destiny, because we are all meant to shine. Thank you so much for giving me a few minutes of your time. Thank you so much for your love and support. For the new subscribers, I love you guys so much. Karibu sana and feel at home. For the returning subscribers, you guys are my family. I don't take you guys for granted, and I love you always. For those who haven't subscribed, please guys, go subscribe, hit that notification bell so that you don't miss out each time I post a video. And guys, I will be away for the next 2 or 3 weeks. I have some serious matter, not serious but an urgent matter, because what we are doing here, our episodes are serious. So I have some urgent matter that needs my 100% attention. So I'll be away for like 2 or 3 weeks, but if I get time in between, I'll try to do an episode. But until then, have a glorious and an inspiring time. Bye.